Welcome back to another video on my channel. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Today we are doing another room build, but the difference today is that this room is actually attached to a house that I'm busy playing with in The Sims 4. In my main storyline, Katie and Neville basically just had their first baby, and I'm super excited to play this household. I am having a lot of fun at the moment, and it's really cool having our own child that I'm going to raise and grow up and everything. The same day that the kid was born, I actually aged them up to an infant, and so it's time to build another infant nursery. This is the 4th time, I believe, that I'm building a proper nursery, and I'm absolutely having so much fun figuring out the different designs and everything. It's really cool, and there's a lot of really awesome build and buy objects that I'm having a lot of fun experimenting with. At the moment, the child doesn't really have much of a personality, so I was kind of going off of things that I thought the parents would do for the nursery. I didn't want it to be too much of an overwhelming color, so I decided to go with green because Neville is into herbology. At the moment, Neville really enjoys gardening, and at some stage I want to get him into flower arranging. So when I added those flowers above the cot, I just thought that it was kind of like a really sweet present because it feels very personal, and I like doing that in The Sims, where I add objects that can kind of have a backstory and feel sentimental to the build. Over here we are going to build a makeshift changing station, and as far as I know there's nothing that you can really do to fully change diapers unless it came with an expansion pack that I don't own. It's definitely not in the base pack, and so I do this little trick where I will put down a dresser and then I'll take an ornament and raise it up a little bit so it looks like a changing station, and I'll put some of the objects on the side to be more convenient. And that's just a style I love to do because it just feels a little bit more realistic even though you can't use it. The main problem that I was having, and it's a good problem to have, don't get me wrong, is just that there were so many objects that I wanted to use and just not enough space, and it got to a stage where it felt way too cluttered. And normally when I do builds, I do enjoy having a lot of cluttered space because it feels more realistic. Over time you gather a lot of objects that you don't necessarily throw away, and you just kind of keep collecting it, and so having a house with a lot of different clutter objects just feels more realistic to me. Unfortunately in this case it's a baby nursery and you don't want things to be way too cluttered, so I had to kind of thin it out a little bit and decide what I really wanted to keep and what I didn't really want to keep. So you can kind of just see me doing that now at the moment. Another cool thing that you saw earlier on is that I put up the little baby's birth certificate in the nursery room. I actually completely forgot about the birth certificates because when I play on my own, I just have the babies at the house because it's way quicker than always traveling to the hospital. And so I'll literally just buy bassinets and have the baby at home. And as far as I know, you don't get a birth certificate when you have a home birth, which is a little bit weird for me. I don't understand why that is. Maybe that's something they can update. I feel like if you spend 7 years and you finally bring out a patch that's supposed to have family gameplay, surely you should update it so that you can have a birth certificate when you have a home birth, or like your sim can just disappear off the lot and come back with a birth certificate. I don't know, maybe that's just too much to ask for, but I got a birth certificate during the episode, so I decided to put it up because I don't get that very often. And lastly, the thing that I want to show you is that I actually got able to install a baby mobile, and this is something I haven't seen before, so I decided to install the Birds mobile, which is just very sweet. And that's all I have for you guys today. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so that you're notified every time I post a new video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!